Hi all, in this video we shall explore some basic definitions of expectation, variance, standard deviation and along with some few problems. Expectation, it is similar to mean. If capital X is a discrete random variable which takes on the values x1, x2, etc. xn with the probabilities f of x1, f of x2, etc. f of xn, then its mean or expected value or average is given by expectation of x, which is equal to the sum of the products xi into f of xi. It is denoted by mu or e of x. Let us explore some few properties. Expectation of constant is constant. Expectation of constant into x is constant into expectation of x. Expectation of ax plus b is a into expectation of x plus expectation of b, which is nothing but b itself because b is constant. Expectation of a function g of x, that is the sum of the products g of x into f of x, where g of x is the function and f of x is the corresponding probability. The variance of a discrete probability distribution is defined as e of x minus mu whole square, which is the sum of the product x minus mu whole square into f of x, where f of x is the corresponding probability. Actually, we have studied this formula instead of studying the previous formula for variance, isn't it? Sigma x square into f of x minus mu square. Now, if you are replacing the sigma x square into f of x by expectation of x square, that is, this is the expectation of square values, we will now arrive with this formula, which is the easiest formula for all the definitions we have studied earlier. So, from here after we will be using this formula instead. Okay, so variance of x is expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. It is denoted by v of x or sigma square. It measures how far the values of the random variable are spread from the average. Let us learn the properties of variance. Variance of constant is 0. So, variance of ax is a square into variance of x. Please make sure for expectation we are not going to square the constant, but for variance we are going to square the constant when it is taken outside the variance. So, a square into variance of x. Variance of ax plus b is a square into variance of x plus variance of b. You know that variance of a constant is 0. So, you will get a square into variance of x itself. Standard deviation. The positive square root of variance is called standard deviation. It is denoted by SD or sigma. Thus, what we can conclude? We can conclude that variance is the square of the standard deviation. It is denoted by sigma square. Let us solve one problem. Let x be a random variable with the probability mass function. Find mean and variance of 2x minus 1. Okay. So, they have given the probability distribution of the random variable x. Using this table, we are going to find out the mean and variance of this function 2x minus 1. So, what we are going to do is, we are going to first find the mean and variance of the random variable x, and then using the properties we have studied just now, we will find out the mean and variance of 2x minus 1. So, expectation of x is the sum of the products xi into f of xi. Okay. Now, after solving that, we get 82 by 12. Okay. We want to use this result later, so I have put that in a box. Now, you know that this is the formula for variance of x, and we have found out expectation of x, which is 82 by 12. Now, we are going to find out expectation of x square, that is the square mean value. Expectation of x square is the sum of the products x square into corresponding probability. So, using that formula, you have to square the random variable, that is 4 square into 1 by 12 plus 5 square into 1 by 12 plus so and so. After finding, you will get the answer as 530 by 12. Okay, since we want to use this result again, I am going to put a box for that. So, we have found out e of x and we have found e of x square. Using these two, we are going to find variance of x. Substituting in this formula, we get variance of x. Okay. So after substituting, we get the variance of x is minus 2.53. So far we have obtained expectation of x and variance of x. Expectation of x was 82 by 12. Now variance of x is minus 2.53. Because we have to use this result again, I am going to put a box for this. But this is not our question. Our question was find the mean and variance of 2x minus 1. Now we have to use the properties we have studied. So expectation of 2x minus expectation of 1. So that is 2 into expectation of x minus expectation of constant is constant itself. We have found out E of x, which is 82 by 12. After substituting, we get the answer as 6.33. Okay, so we have obtained the expectation of the function 2x minus 1. Now let us find out variance of 2x minus 1. Okay, so we are going to apply the property. So v of 2 of x minus v of 1. So you know that for variance, when you take 2 outside, it becomes 4. 4 into variance of x minus variance of constant is 0. So v of 1 will be 0. And since we have obtained variance of x, which is minus 2.53, we are going to substitute that in order to find out variance of 2x minus 1. Thus we have obtained the expectation of 2x minus 1 and variance of 2x minus 1. Now let us proceed with our next question. Find alpha and beta if y is equal to ax plus beta plus has mean 4 and variance 16, where x is a random variable with mean 8 and variance 4. So using these data, we are going to find out the unknowns alpha and beta. Now let us write down the given data. That is, expectation of y is 4, variance of y is 16. Expectation of x is 8, variance of x is 4. Okay, and this is the equation they have given. Now let us use the properties we have studied for expectation and variance. What is E of y? It is E of alpha x plus E of beta. So which is E of y is alpha into E of x plus beta, because you know that expectation of constant is constant itself. Now substitute E of x, which is 8, and E of y is 4. So you get an equation 8 alpha plus beta is 4. Now let us write down the equation again. Use the property for variance. Variance of y is variance of alpha x plus variance of beta. So which is nothing but alpha square variance of x plus 0, because you know that variance of constant is 0. And we know the value of variance of y, which is 16, variance of x, which is 4. Substituting the values, we get the value of alpha, which is plus or minus 2. But we had to find beta as well. Okay, so we are going to substitute the values one by one in the equation we have derived earlier. That is 8 alpha plus beta is 4. In this we are going to substitute alpha as 2, and then we will get the answer of beta, which is minus 12. Similarly, when alpha is minus 2, the value of beta will be 20. So we have obtained the values of alpha and beta when expectation of x and y, also variance of x and y are given. Now let us explain the next question, problem 3. This is an important question because usually this question is asked in previous year question papers. 20 fair die is thrown. Find the expectation of the sum of the numbers thrown. Okay, so here you can count how many dice we have. We had 20 dice. Okay, so you know that each die will show the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so all these are values, discrete values. So let x1 denote the number shown in the first die. So x1 will be the random variable which will count all the numbers in the first die. Okay, so xi is a random variable which takes the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let me specify this with the help of an example. Consider the random variable x1 will take all the values 1 2 3 4 5 6. So the probability distribution of x1 will be 1 2 3 4 5 6, and you know that each value has equal chance of occurring, isn't it? So the probability of each value is 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, and this is the particular distribution function of only the random variable x1. Like this, you have to construct x2, x3, x4 up to x20. We have 20 dice, isn't it? This is what I have told. The probability of each value is 1 by 6. Now let us find the expectation of xi. Okay, it is the sum of the products xi into p of xi. So 1 into 1 by 6 etc. You get expectation of xi is 7 by 2. If you are taking one random variable x1, the corresponding mean will be 7 by 2. Like that, if you are taking another random variable x2, its mean is also 7 by 2. Like that, x3, the corresponding mean will be 7 by 2. All the means will be 7 by 2 itself. And here they have asked you to find the expectation of the sum of the numbers shown in all the 20 dice, isn't it? So x equal to x1 plus x2 plus etc. up to x20. Now I am going to apply expectation on both sides of the equation, and using the properties we get expectation of x as expectation of x1 plus expectation of x2 plus etc. and we have found out all the values, which is nothing but 7 by 2. So you have to add 7 by 2 20 times, so you will get the answer, which is 70. Problem 4. This question is also being asked in University question paper. A player is to toss 3 coins. He wins rupees 10 if 3 heads appear, rupees 5 if 2 heads appear, rupee 1 if 1 head appear. He will lose rupees 12 if no head appears. What is the expected amount? So here let x denote the random variable, which will be the amount he gains or loses. Okay. So here you can see these are the outcomes of the random experiment, because this player is tossing 3 coins, and based on the result he is going to win certain amount and also lose certain amount if the following condition satisfies. That is, if he gets 3 heads, then he will win rupees 10. If he gets 2 head, then he will gain rupees 5. If he gets 1 head, then he will gain rupees 1. Okay. If he get all as tails, then he will lose 12 rupees. Okay. Using these, we are going to find out the expected amount which he is going to gain at the end of the game. And you know the random variable values will be 10, 5, 1 and minus 12. These are the values of the random variable. So probability of x equal to 10. He gets rupees 10 when 3 heads appear, isn't it? So h. Out of 8 outcomes, there is only 1 h. So the probability will be 1 by 8. Probability of x equal to 5. He gained rupee 5 if 2 heads appear, and this happens only if you are getting these outcomes, HHT or HTH or THH. So out of 8 outcomes, there are only 3 outcomes as such. Similarly, he will get rupee 1 if 1 head appears. So these are the outcomes. If you are getting any of these outcomes, then he will gain rupee 1. So there are only 3 outcomes, so the probability will be 3 by 8. And he will lose some money, that is, he will lose 12 rupees, x equal to minus 12, when he gets no head at all, that is, all the 3 outcomes are tail. Okay, you know this happens only one out of 8 outcomes, we have only one such outcome, so the probability will be 1 by 8. Now let us write down the distribution function. So the random variable has values 10, 5, 1, minus 12, and the corresponding probabilities is written here. So you should not come under an impression that the random variable is always positive, it can be negative as well. Now we are going to find out the expected amount using the formula sum of the products random variable into corresponding probability. So you get the value as 2. Since this is a positive number, 2 is a positive number, that means the amount which he is getting is positive value, rupees 2. He is getting rupees 2. That means he is gaining at the end of the game. So he will gain rupees 2. I hope you have understood this. Thank you.